Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We have had a mid-patch. That means Hildebrand. As you can see, the guildies are prepared for Hildebrand. So, let's go do some Hildebrand. And I just accidentally moved my audio settings, so I don't know what we're usually at. Hopefully that's good enough. Alright, we are live.
I can't remember what last happened.
It's a good question. I seem to remember we were going through the Yaxalani facility, and Nashu blew hard-boiled up with one of her eggs for reasons I don't remember why.
Okay.
But they were going to investigate the stuff that we had found and get back to us later, if memory serves. And we want the
So where?
Neon Stein. Yeah, that was kind of interesting. Zora, your cat arrived 15 seconds before you did.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I was just standing here and saw Emo out of the corner of my eye and turned around. I was like, why does Emo have two pets? And then you appeared.
I'm just special that way.
Hard-to-Boil's stoic silhouette is a fixture amidst the bright lights and bustle of True View. Been keeping yourself sharp, I trust. Sharp as a razor. Good to hear. In our line of work, you gotta stay in peak condition and be ready for anything. In any case, you picked a good time to come by. I managed to recover more data and learned about another experimental subject. Ho! I dare say that is the cue for us to lend our investigative skills once more. It seems this criminal had his soul put in the body of a cahuela. That's a two-legged wolf, in case you weren't familiar. Prior to that, the man was a notorious vandal who went around causing wanton destruction, targeting everything from shops to government facilities. Didn't have a grand motive, was all for the thrill of it. Real piece of work. Like the sticky-fingered Cyclops, odds are he's still up to his old antics in his new body, and is a pawn of this mysterious researcher. Such a fiend wreaking havoc in a densely populated area would swiftly attract attention. If our wolf man were to make a mischief, I expect it would be somewhere outside the city. Not half bad reasoning for a soft-boiled dope. As you say, the fiend's likely to strike places outside of Solution 9. We don't have any leads beyond that, though. So, I have a mind to pay one of my trusted sources a visit. Myman's his name, and his business is knowing every bugger else. Every bugger else's. Come on. He ought to be at his usual spot nearby. Mymond, is he going to look exactly like Wymond back in Ul'dah? Oh, thank you, Hildebrand. Mymond? Does that not remind you of our friend Wymond? It does. Do you suppose we'll get to meet Yormund too? Thank you, Nashu. Thank you. Easy to locate this time.
Yep.
And often I see you with company, Detective. What can I do for you today? The real seeking vandal in the body of a fiend. Sounds like a recipe for trouble, alright. Now, I can't say I've heard any talk of vandalism, neither in or around Everkeep. But there's a hunter who caught sight of a solitary cahuela near the barrier recently. It went into Vanguard and didn't come back out, so he assumed it went to Shaloni. What struck him the most, though, was the queer way it moved. It seemed more man than beast, he said. Cahuelas are fiercely territorial creatures that live in packs. This lone wolf's our vandal. I'd wager my gun on it. We'll head to Shaloni right away. Thanks for the lead, Mymond. It's truly uncanny indeed. The resemblance you bear to my friend. His name is Wymond, and information is his stock and trade as well. Huh? Not only do we have similar faces and names, but we're in the same business besides. Bugger me with a lightning rod. You know, you look rather like the detective yourself. Only you're either younger or have a better skincare regimen. You brothers or something? Ridiculous! Detective Hardboiled and I are not the least bit alike. Damn right, don't compare me to this preening ninny. Alright. Didn't mean to ruffle any feathers. What, are we going to find a Nashu clone here? Ah. But you, lass, something about you reminds me of the detective's assistant. Takes me back, it does. We should get going. Let's gather in front of Vanguard before heading to Shaloni. Actually, this would probably be a case better to teleport. Uh-oh. We're going to be letting Hard-Boiled out into the real world.
Yeah.
Although he might like Shaloni. He might fit in with the Wild West police guys out there.
Just a thought. Shouldn't they not remember the assistant? I mean, if they were wearing those head things, memory, you know.
If the
Checking
assistant's
out.
dead, she might not be dead.
Oh, that's true.
Now, I know from the kind of story this is, she almost certainly is. But, who knows? Although we did, this is after 3.5, or 3.3, so we have technically restored the memories to the people. So,
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay.
this will be my first time beyond the barrier. Wonder if I could find a quiet bar that doesn't water down its drinks. Quiet? Probably not. But the other thing we might be able to do.
Yeah.
Hildebrand, why are you giving off electricity? Inspector, you're all glowy tingly. Must be the lightning round I hit you with. The after effects can linger for a while, I'm afraid. No need for concern. Far from causing discomfort, the lightning appears to have improved my circulation. I feel haler than I have in recent memory. Really are an oddball.
Okay.
Doesn't like bugs. Okay. I must say, Detective, I hadn't expected your hardened self to suffer from a fear of insects. And such adorable ones, too. They're not just any insect. They're oglops, bringers of death and disease. Get hold of yourself now. An egg. An egg will set you straight. You fool! You didn't bring any. Not a single one. Damn it all. Oh dear. Never have I seen such a severe case of egg withdrawal. Think you could boil this to the good detective's liking? Yes, Nashu, assuming this is actually an egg. If it is an explosive, no. No, I cannot do that.
Cat looks good on me.
Does it turn your ears off?
Nope.
He likes them hard boiled. This is giving me the idea that they're going to give us his suit, though, which I like.
Yeah, yeah.
This isn't another trick, is it? Ah, I'll chance it. The texture of the yolk, firm and assured. Not untested, but not broken down by the weight of the world. The essence of a survivor. You're a man that knows the score. I'm glad to have you at my back. Looks like you boiled it just right. Well done. At any rate, feel like myself again. Appreciate it. I have every confidence you could aid the good detective, my dear assistants. Come, let us continue on.
How long did you pick?
12.
Yeah, that's what I did too, because I was like, that's the like closest to the time that we boil eggs. So I thought 20 would be way too long.
Mm-hmm. Nashu says, wherever I go, I always make sure I bring food with me. After all, one can't investigate on an empty stomach. The landscape is reminiscent of Thanalon, isn't it? I'm put in mind of my youth, when I trained by running through the wilds whilst carrying Chocobo upon my shoulders. That sounds like something your father would make you do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, KJ's sweeping for the stalker. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see him.
I'm thinking he probably won't be here at this moment because we've just arrived in a new area. He's probably trying to catch up. But I bet he will be at the next location we go to.
Yeah.
So this is the outside world. Gonna take some getting used to being under a sky without limits. Right. We should be talking to the locals. That a town I see over there? Shishonwanzi's... Shishonwanzi's... Yeah? Shinawezi. Shishinawezi Springs, eh? As good a place as any. Come on, let's go. Now, I will say, whatever the next X-Pack is, I am hoping they do not pick this naming scheme for things again.
Yeah.
Alright, now we do a sweep. It would be funny if we were going through here and just happened to walk past him being locked in some stocks or something.
Mm-hmm.
Have it not mentioned at all. But yeah. Okay. 10 seconds ago, Nashu said she makes sure to go everywhere with food. Now she says, I'm feeling hunger pangs. I wonder if I can get a bite to eat somewhere. An old-fashioned place, this. It's got a ruggedness that speaks to me. A man could get used to it. Anyway, let's split up and ask around. See if there's been any acts of vandalism in these parts. You learn something, you come tell me. Vandalism? Don't get me started. Some miscreant busted up some of our drilling equipment. I pour my blood, sweat, and tears into keeping everything running, so it had me seeing red. Ceruleum's our livelihood, so the perpetrator can't possibly be a local. It's an outsider, mark my words. Oh yeah, I heard that a barn was destroyed the other day. Smashed to pieces by all accounts. Why would anybody do such a senseless thing? As a matter of fact, there's been a spate of vandalism targeting barns and equipment. Culprit strikes when no one around and leaves no trace. We don't have so much as a lead. Baffled as we are, we've posted a generous bounty. Information's welcome too, of course. So if you see any suspicious activity, be sure to let us know. I see Hardibold and Hildebrand. Where's Nashu?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking as well.
That is not a saloon.
I'll be right back.
Right? I've done a lot of running into doors.
Not as many open as I'd expect.
Indeed. Probably means she's going to come running up while we're talking to Hildebrand.
Yeah.
All right, while waiting for Zora, I'm going to go refill my drink. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm back. What?
Kev said just while we're waiting for you, he's gonna go refill his drink. Just like finish saying it, and you said you were back.
Oh, that's funny. I need to go get a drink. Oh. Because of that.
Oh my gosh!
I'm sorry.
He's gonna love that ice cream.
Oh, shit. I apologize, everyone. I apologize.
I was gonna say if that's if we're all turned on in the group chat,
The
but I've been
what?
turned off. If we're all voices show up into his recording, and I don't know if there's a way you can like filter that out.
Mute us out or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I'm mostly muted anyways because of my coughing and crap, but did anybody find the little bugger anyway? Little stalker.
But I don't see her either, so it's
Yeah.
like Kev said, maybe she'll come running up when we talk to them. Or maybe she's been kidnapped, because that's a possibility too, I guess.
Yeah. think I'm gonna go AFK and also.
All right, I am back.
Welcome back.
KJ stepped away for a moment though.
All right, no problem. Welcome to the stream.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Everybody else back or somebody else is okay.
I think we're all here.
Yep.
Hey, managed to learn anything? We heard much the same. Our vandal's been busy. By the by, have you seen Nashu? Oh, this is Hildebrand. By the by, have you seen Nashu? I'm not sure where she's gone. Serious? How can you not know where your own assistant is? Better split up and find her. Maybe it's a case of she said out loud she was hungry, so the stalker has appeared with a food cart or something. Oh, boys. This is unwise. Everybody clear ground zero. Clear ground zero. You over there, KJ? No.
No, they're just trying to find some safe locations.
Oh, the little guy.
Oh, I see him. Yeah, he's over here.
He's hiding behind the wrong thing. Unless this is full of their gas.
I mean, no one has ever accused him of being good at this.
No.
It's just that Nashu is very bad at this. Oh, hello there. I could use a little help. I say, Nashu, have you been making new friends? No, or do ya? And all the chaos she's been sowing too, no doubt. Whatever do you mean? Don't play the fool. We saw her polishing them bombs. That's right. She's the one that's been blowing things up. We're taking her in and collecting the bounty. For the umpteenth time, they're not bombs, they're medicine. Yea, verily, though they may look, and indeed explode, like bombs, they are in fact potent restoratives. My assistant is not the vandal you seek. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Exploding medicine? Ha! I mean, he's not wrong. Let's all take a deep breath now. No need to get so hot and bothered. We can talk this through. Resolve things. Peacefully. I don't know who you are, but we're done talking here. She's the vandal, and that's that. You'll stand aside if you know what's good for you. You're not willing to be civil, but we can all settle this the old-fashioned way. Detective, wait! I am emphatically opposed to violence. I must insist that we resolve this in a gentlemanly manner. These kids wouldn't know a gentleman if he shot him in the rear. Don't waste your breath. You ask for it, old man. You want a duel? I'll give you a duel. Just remember that you had other options. Now we're going to need witnesses. So let's take it elsewhere. Don't worry your little head. It ain't to the death. Ill at ease though I am with Detective Hardyboyle's chosen approach, it seems we must defer to him. He puts on a brave face. He's nervous. Watch the eyes. He'll rush to finish it. That red smudge. Had yourself some poached eggs smothered in tomato sauce, did you? Soft choice for a soft bastard. Not the least bit phased. Hard recognizes hard, and I can tell you're a man who's been to hell and back. Even I could learn a thing or two from you. Whoa, whoa, you kidding me? All this fuss over you, and you've been having a snooze? You've got moxie, dollface. It's like her. Dream sweet dreams now. Still charged with lightning. That's impressive in its own way. But never mind that oath for now. I got a job to do. An old-fashioned firearm like most carried in these parts. Watch the barrel. Dodge the bullet. Luscious locks for a roughneck. Don't know what fancy hair treatment you use, sweet prince, but a bar of soap is all you need. I've seen enough. This one's in the bag. Piss on the old laws. As long as you win, it don't matter how. That's exactly what I was thinking. Who the hell are you? What's going on here? That's the way of it. But non-lethal rounds or no, the law forbids dueling in town. As such, this will be treated as an illegal gunfight, and the guilt falls on the side who drew first. You lot are coming with me. Now, it seems this all began when they saw the lady with what looked like bombs, and assumed she was the vandal. While you don't strike me as a miscreant, I'd like to examine the objects for good measure. I must say, it it does look like a bomb. Aha! An understandable, if unfortunate, misunderstanding. Despite its worrisome appearance, I assure you, good sir, that this is a bespoke medicine that rejuvenates me when I am feeling poorly. That's a bomb, or I was born yesterday. Ah, I feel like a new man. 'Tis as if I could walk upon a cloud. Enough of that hogwash. Well, this alone doesn't prove she's the vandal. We're gonna keep her in the jailhouse till we know more. Are meals served at the jailhouse? Well, they are. See you. I will come for you, Nashu. I will find the true criminal and clear your good name. This I swear. What was that look about?
Yeah.
I'm also wondering what kind of criminal has been put in the body of one of the bugs. Just because the bugs keep popping up.
Yeah. I'm not suspicious.
Why did it have to be an Oglops? Where it concerns his assistant's well-being, not even Inspector Hildebrand can maintain his customary aplomb. I cannot bear to imagine sweet, innocent Nashu behind bars. We must apprehend the true criminal and secure her release post-haste. Sweet and innocent ain't words I'd use to describe a bomb-toting dame, but setting that aside, we know who we're after. We just need to track him down. A number of residents reported having sighted an unusual wolf-like fiend. Apparently, it has appeared near the settlement called Lure Them Into Your Trousers. It's Luwintayawasa. You need to clean the wax out of your ears.
I like the other way, though.
Yes, it's easier to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Luwintayawasa. Come on. Let's see what we can find out there. Although I think I may have gotten my Hildebrands mixed up in that conversation, but still.
That's okay.
Speaking to Hildebrand. You are surprised that I have already changed into fresh attire. I fortuitously had a spare set on hand. Insofar as it is possible, one must ever maintain a gentlemanly and dignified appearance. Right. Let's question the locals about the Wolfman sightings. Should be straightforward enough. So, we'll stay together this time. Just say the word and we'll get started. Ready? Then lead the way. Oh, nice. It decided not to give me the customary, Hard-boiled is now following you. If you leave him, you can come back here and pick him up again tutorial that it always pops up.
Mm-hmm.
Mother used to roast whole Myocataurus in the giant oven. She was partial to the billies of for the flavor, but I found them a little tough. That has no bearing on my own toughness, mind you. Wood ovens, eh? Unheard of in Solution 9. We do all our cooking with electric appliances. That said, the smoke might give eggs a nice flavor. I'll have to look into it when I get. I saw it, all right. A wolf-like fiend I've never seen before. It made off with a sack of vegetables we had just harvested. It would seem our fugitive was famished. Being a wolf, however, would it not hunt for its own food? Whatever it is now, it used to be a man. Wouldn't be odd if it would still eat like one. And if it isn't keen on hunting, I'd like to keep close to settlements for its meals. You can see the resemblance between the homes here and those in the outskirts. I was real surprised when our worlds merged 30 years ago. I was just a greenhorn then. She was still... Never mind. The motif on these dwellings is simple yet elegant. I expect Father would appreciate their artistry. He isn't here, is he? Not that we are aware of, Hildebrand, but I wouldn't put it past him. What I saw wasn't a wolf fiend, but an adorable little critter. It kept squealing at me, as it was trying to say something. Oh, I dare say this is a promising new lead. I have it. The creature is a minion of our Vandalous Wolfman. You and your soft-boiled guesses. I'd heard about a strange squealing critters on TrueView, but I doubt it has anything to do with our case. It's probably the bugs. The wolf-like fiend? I've seen it south of here. Most folk avoid the area because it's Leyunkyapaya territory. But I go there to gather cactus. The past few times I did, I saw the creature heading toward the gorge. Even the Leyunkyapaya gave it a wide berth, so it must be dangerous indeed. Our fugitive might be holed up in the gorge. Come on, let's go take a look. Where we're going, we don't need roads. The Cajuela doesn't seem to be here right now. But this is definitely where it lays its head. I can feel it. Let's split up the search for clues. If you turn up anything, you come and tell me. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I like it.
It's so cute.
Oh my, what a winsome critter you are. Had a thirst, did we? The liquor bottle has long since been drained to the last drop. Perhaps it was purloined by the fugitive? The sack is laden with vegetables, likely those which the fugitive took from the town whose name I can't pronounce.
Get in your pants.
In the trousers, yeah.
Crude words have been scrawled on this piece of paper. An oglop loiters nearby, as if regarding the paper and you. The oglop scurries off, leaving you to devote your attention to the paper, which appears to contain diary entries written by the fugitive. There do not appear to be any more clues in the vicinity. Hardboiled will want to take stock of your discoveries. Found this empty liquor bottle. What about you? Good work. The bottles and the produce must have been taken from the town. As for the piece of paper, these are diary entries, all right. I'll read them out. Another good day's destruction. I reduced the barn to rubble in moments, well before anyone was the wiser. My newfound strength is truly astounding. The researcher contacted me. He wants me to put on a bigger show and will provide barrels of ceruleum for the job. This is going to be my tour de force. So, as we expected, like the thieving Cyclops, the vandalizing Cajuela is working for the researcher. But I must say, for him to leave incriminating evidence out in the open, where enterprising agents of inquiry could easily find it, is rather careless, is it not? When he was apprehended as a man, he'd left a diary of his misdeeds lying around. Served as incontrovertible proof of his guilt. To do it again, knowing full well how it led to his downfall, Perhaps he has some sort of clever design, or perhaps just an idiot. At any rate, if our fugitive has barrels of ceruleum at his disposal, then we must exercise the utmost caution. The tiniest spark could cause an explosion to dwarf even Nashu's delights. So I ask that you refrain from using your gun. My gun's more versatile than you think. It's capable of converting the lightning it absorbs into other kinds of energy. Flick of a switch. It can shoot fire or water rounds as well. So if push comes to shove, I'll give the wanton wolfman a hosing down. Well now, that is a wondrous gadget indeed. Yet, be that as it may, I remain firmly opposed to violence in all forms and elemental aspects. Solving cases is a matter of befitting a gentleman. So, it is the creed of Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, expector extraordinaire. Soft to the core. You don't harden up, you'll make the same mistake I did. As a rule, I don't talk about my past. But if there was ever a time to break that rule, now would be it. I used to have an assistant too. He was a lot like your own Nashu. A real sweetheart. She's gone now. Killed by the crime king because of me. Because I was too soft. The crime king's descended from a line of mages. Carnalon's his real name. He can wield powerful magic with a whispered word and a flick of the wrist. But doesn't have to rely on fancy gadgets like ordinary. We had him at our mercy, me and my assistant. But then he started spinning a sob story, and like a half-boiled milksop, I lowered my gun. That was all the opening Carnelian needed. He cast a spell before I could blink. I would have died where I stood if my assistant hadn't left in the way. She wasn't wearing a regulator because she was following my lead. I killed her as much as he did. Such a thing could have happened. I was able to catch Carnelian soon after that, but now the bastard's at large again, in a fiend's body. When you deal with villains, you can't be too soft. One day, you or someone dear to you will pay for it. Now then, we've confirmed the Vandals here. But what is it the researcher wants to achieve with this destruction spree? Well, first things first. We need to alert the Dust Watch. They'll want to be ready when the Vandal strikes next. You know where to find them? Wastawi, eh? Right then, let's head over there. To think that the detective had suffered such a terrible tragedy. I struggle to find the words. Just be your usual gentlemanly self. That's really all you can do, Hildebrand. You are right, my friend. As ever, I shall endeavor to be true to myself. What could have happened here?
Hmm.
Hey, Nashu. You must try these tacos. Absolutely worth incarceration. Stay strong, Nashu. Soon you will be free. This taco is amazing. Ah, Zulot. What is it? Be damned. Just a moment ago, we received a message from someone claiming to be the Vandal. They've declared that the train's their next target. I was about to dismiss it as a prank, but having heard your report, I'm inclined to believe the threat is real. We need to get to Shalani Station right away. Indeed, I'll gather my men and hurry there. As for Nashu, would be best if she remained here for now, I think. Detective, keenly though I feel for your loss, I must reiterate my staunch opposition to violence. Whatever may await us, I believe that we must strive for a gentlemanly resolution. Vandal never used to announce his targets. This reeks like a madman.
Oh no, why is he smirking?
We're dealing with a shapeshifter somewhere, aren't we?
We got to, yeah.
Well, we still get that one person that was always the black outline of somebody,
Mm-hmm.
always in the background. We never found out who that was.
Thank goodness you're here. Please, you can't let that fiend destroy the train. We're on it. Get somewhere safe. We have you at last. Detective. Over there, a damsel in distress. He's never used the water setting before, has he? Of all times to be out of charge. Give a man a fright, will you? Hold it right there. Try anything funny and I'll torch those barrels. They're filled to the brim with ceruleum, enough to blow us all sky high. There's nothing to do, nothing you can do. Just relax and enjoy the... Huh? Wait! We must extinguish the fire! The hell you think you're doing? I shall stop this runaway wolf train! I fear he is disinclined to stop. They're coming back. And they're heading straight for the engine. Damn it, if only I could use my gun. Mandrivel Man and his electrifying handstand. You did good, Softy. You did good. You as well, Detective. You as well. Thought I was done for. I owe you my life. So you don't know anything either? I'm afraid not. I was only doing as I was told. Then the researcher's true objective remains a mystery. This chaos and destruction can't all be for its own sake, can it? If you've learned your lesson, then I suggest you surrender yourself to the Dust Watch. You will be safe in their care and receive regular meals beside. Alright, I'll go quietly. Apologies for the delay. I see you have the situation well at hand. This fiend was behind the destruction. We're grateful for your help. Despite appearances, he was originally a man, so treat him like one, eh? That's so. Understood. He'll be treated with due dignity. You're still soft, hard-boiled, as you always were. Wasn't expecting an interruption so soon. But no matter. The commotion has drawn you all here as intended. You're Carnelian. The villain disguised himself as one of my men and knocked me out. The rest I believe you know. Seems Carnelian's also working for the researcher. This was just a diversion. It's the bastard's game. Let's head back to Hostwani for now. We have to set your friend free after all. My men can clean up things here. I have no idea why, but everybody's pets appears to have spawned over there by the cells. So I was very confused about Emo's tiny Hildebrand standing there like he was guarding the way to Nashu's cell. Welcome back, Emo. I was just saying, for some reason, your Hildebrand minion is standing over there between the cells like he's guarding the way to Nashu's cell.
Oh, that's funny.
I also didn't realize that there was also a Nashu minion that would spawn with him sometimes. I've been watching him stand there, and Nashu will just appear from behind him, strike a pose, and then disappear.
Oh, it just did it on my screen. Okay. Yeah, I didn't notice that before either.
And the Stalker is still outside getting lectured on a post. I mean, on a stool. And Nashu is currently sleeping, thinking about tacos. Right. Let's get the lady out of her cell. Oh, Nashu. Such an ordeal that must have been. Oh yes, the hors d'oeuvres were quite tasty. Sheriff, we have a situation. A large shipment of ceruleum has been stolen from Cheswini. What? It appears the thieves struck while we were dealing with the trouble at the station. So that was the true target. First electro, now ceruleum. What does he need all those resources for? As for Carnelian, he ain't the sort to do someone else's bidding. You could bet he's got his own angle. No matter what it is, I won't rest until justice has been served. Next time, my gun will be ready.
Yeah.
You know something about these happenings, by the sound of it? So this extends beyond Shaloni. Even if we had the manpower, the Dust Watch can't go traipsing about in other jurisdictions. So I think it'd be best if we left this in your hands. Yeah, you can leave it to Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. I swear to you, good sheriff, that I shall find and apprehend the villain with grace and non-violent finesse. Oh, we'd be grateful. Naturally, my men and I will conduct a thorough investigation in Shaloni. If we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know. Come on, let's head back to Solution 9. I could use a hard-boiled egg right now. Maybe two. I was actually hoping the stalker would now be in Nashu's cell. But he is gone now, it seems. He appears to have escaped unharmed from Shaloni.
It's unfortunate that we don't have a chat bubble with him ever.
We have on occasion, but it's been pretty rare.
Huh.
Home. I didn't mind it out in the wilds, but for this sentimental old fool, nothing beats this neon-lit city. Now, I'll get back to working on the storage device. Check in from time to time, in case I found a new lead. Meanwhile, let us continue along our own lines of inquiry. Pray do not blame yourself for your assistant detective. The fault most assuredly lies not with you. Oh, I accidentally skipped that line. Just take care of your own, eh?
Did his assistant get turned into the bug?
Perhaps.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering.
Meanwhile, in Shaloni, excellent. Soon the plan will come to fruition. I like that guy's staff. Kanaloka's achievements will be meaningless next to what the heavens have gifted me. You fugitives have served me well indeed. And you me. Curious about my gun, are you? Come now. No need to be shy. She's a Molt Python Maximum, fitted with a custom short barrel. Being made of electrode, she can convert her lightning charge to fire rounds and other energies. The double action trigger means she's as fast as you are. With the ambidextrous safety means that she can be home in both hands. The ventilated ribs help keep her cool and reduce the risk of malfunction when things really heat up. The recoil spring guide rod takes the edge off her temper, while the extra long ejector rod housing serves to Are you getting sleepy? Because I sure am. Let's call it a day, shall we? I don't have anything particular to say about my alchemy tools. Till next time. So what I learned from that, never ask Hard Boiled about his gun.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys. So, I think that is that for our latest round of Hildebrand. So we'll be back next time we have some story content to do. So, until then, I want to thank y'all for joining us. Hope y'all enjoyed it. See y'all next time. Have a good night.